Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Season 3, Week 9. We are getting into our final game of the night between Evolution and Pizza Lord's Rebirth. Evolution currently 3-3, Pizza Lords 1 game above them. Pizza Lords are for sure going to playoffs.
Yes.
If Evolution wants to secure, to 100% secure their way into playoffs, they have to win this game. But good news for them is if they do win, then they actually will take the number 3 seed over Pizza Lord's Rebirth due to having the tiebreaker.
Okay.
But in the end, we'll go ahead and just jump into the game without any further ado. It is, of course, Evolution on the blue side up against Pizza Lord's Rebirth on the red side.
Can we say tiebreaker? Anyway.
Evolution, Team and Treehouse Kids are secured first and second seeds respectively. Pizza Lords will be going to playoffs, but this game will determine whether it's as number 3 seed or the number 4 seed.
Alright, so we have seen Xayah and Rakan in every single game in Platcapped this week.
We have not
except
actually...
for Rakan last game.
Yeah, we
right?
didn't see Rakan last game.
Yeah, but there have been Xayah and Rakan in every single game.
This is the first game where they're both on the same team, though.
Yes, this is the first time they've both been on the same team. That's the situation where they're strongest.
Oh, that's interesting. Ned Schneebly starting with the Relic Shield on Rakan. Little known fact, Rakan's actually considered a ranged champion game mechanically, even though he might as well be melee. So the Relic Shield, you can use it the same way that Thresh does it, but you have so little auto attack damage that it's a struggle to proc Relic Shield on Rakan.
Similar problems to Thresh with those.
Well, yeah, but Thresh has the empowered Flay auto attacks that makes it easy.
That's true. It makes it a bit easier for him. He doesn't get the execution, but he does have the empowered autos.
Yeah, so
I guess
overall,
you could argue that Love Gun can diddly plumage give Mitch Thievely those last hits.
I think Ancient Coin is just a better overall item for Rakan to start off than Relic Shield. This is interesting. Parallelogram and Jonzoid have actually swapped lanes. Normally Parallelogram on that top lane as Camille, but he's actually swapped to the mid lane. Jonzoid playing the Vladimir in the top lane.
I'm not gonna lie, Vlad struggles a lot against champions like Riven, Camille, Renekton. He can do alright against some champions like Aurelia or Jax because they only have one form of engage and he can play around it. But if you're in a situation where it's somebody who can stay on you even after you pop the W, you can be in trouble. But we'll see how he plays the matchup. We'll see how the lane phase goes.
Getting to level 2, but he will take the Thunderlord's proc from Hayabusa. He jumps in with that hook shot, and Hayabusa going solo. Flash! Parallelogram! First blood at 2.5 minutes! Just kills off Hayabusa. Hayabusa not respecting that damage or that stun. Had the level 2.
Yeah, hit level 2 and went straight for that all.
Now, Ryok's taking a lot of punishment from Jonzoid, actually.
Yeah, since these champions are together and people don't know too much about him, whenever Xayah and Rakan are together, the benefit Rakan gets is pretty simple. He gets a longer range on those that double dash ability he gets that shields his target.
Battle Dance.
The flip side is whenever Xayah casts Deadly Plumage on herself and Rakan is nearby, he also gets Deadly Plumage. It bases the ratio on it off of his AD though.
Oh, hook shot into Hayabusa. Parallelogram jumps in for a good trade.
Yeah, good trade, but Camille is now out of mana.
Yeah, he didn't actually recall after that first blood.
But something I think a couple people don't quite realize is that in addition to Rakan picking up that deadly plumage for himself,
stuns up Jonzoid with the Ruthless Predator, slice and dice away back out.
There's an additional damage on top of that, where the other one, lots going on. I'm never gonna explain this.
But he's out of mana.
Oh my gosh, Jonzoid doing a great job.
Oh, good! Double Aqua Prison from Chinois! Renji puts down some damage onto Love Gun. Love Gun's super low. Long is going to get rooted up by Jordan with that root collar. They're going to back away from one another.
But yeah, there's actually more damage on top of that. If Xayah attacks somebody with Deadly Plumage, oh my god, going very low. Then Rakan's Deadly Plumage throws in a feather to help. Yes, so So when they are near each other and Deadly Plumage is activated, not only can they each activate the benefits of Deadly Plumage, but by attacking when they're close together, they can throw in extra procs of Deadly
actually,
Plumage, right?
okay, here, the way... Rakan's auto attacks don't do bonus damage from Deadly Plumage. He gets the attack speed bonus from Deadly Plumage.
So he does not get the on effect.
No, but he doesn't get the on hit. He does. So that would be he does not get the on hit, which would be a little overpowered actually.
So he gets the movement speed, the attack speed, and on his auto attacks, Zaya's Deadly Plumage comes into effect, right?
No.
Oh, on the wiki it says
when Zaya auto attacks. I think you're right about that.
On the wiki there is bonus damage coming out because whenever either of them autos, the other one's Deadly Plumage throws in an extra.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the on hit damage.
So he doesn't get the on hit damage.
Yeah.
But if he hits, he gets hurt on hit damage.
Essentially, like just those little feathers that are flying out.
Yeah.
For some bonus damage.
It's
glad
weird.
that's been clear.
It's weird, but. It's read the wiki if you need some more clarification. Yeah. They help each other a lot with the Deadly Plumage.
Lovegun is taking a lot of punishment in this lane. He's outranged by Renji, and Shinhwa also has the range advantage in the support matchup. Like we said, Ned Schneebly's Rakan might as well be a melee champion, even though it's not.
Yeah, I actually had thought that it was considered a melee champion when I first saw it.
Doesn't land the recolor into Parallelogram. Hayabusa given some brush to work with. But Parallelogram doing a really good job. He's up in CS, did get that solo kill for First Blood. That's the only kill that's gone down so far in this game. And Schneebly just continuing to give Lovegun those shields with the Battle Dance. Parallelogram slows up Hayabusa, dodges away from the charm. Going in the Battle Dance just to give Lovegun some of the shielding, but Mystic Shot comes in between the props. Okay, so Jonzoid shoving in on the Ryox. He's got a slight CS lead long, having to back away. Jordan actually has a pretty significant CS or experience lead over long. Aqua Prison gonna go wide. Jonzoid Aggresson Parallelogram charmed up. Will you let me see what's happening in one of these fights, please? Directed camera.
Yeah, the directed camera tends to follow just where the damage is, and sometimes that's not what you want to see.
Right, but Jonzoid is really putting the hurt onto Ryox in this matchup, so playing it pretty well based on what you said.
No, he definitely has been. Harassing Ryox as low as he did earlier in the game, it's pretty good feat. Going in for a trade shouldn't be that easy for Jonzoid, and with Ryox not being restricted by any sort of mana, he should be able to take these fights, but he hasn't been. He's letting himself get harassed, and it's not working.
Shinhwa is doing a really good job just forcing away Lovegun and Ned Schneebly, really abusing Nami in lane. That's kind of what you should be doing.
Like he could fight Jonzoid right there. He could fight Jonzoid. Jonzoid didn't have his enhanced Q ready. And that's all you really need to go fight with it. But he went in for that enhanced Q.
Yeah, but he's going to root him up with a Ruthless Predator. Slice and dices away.
It just, in my opinion, he doesn't seem to be picking his trades very well.
Yeah. No. But in spite of that, Jonzoid and Ryox about even in CS, but Jonzoid does have a wave starting to push in towards him. Pizza Lord's, or rather, Evolution very far ahead Renji over Lovegun, but Renji needs to recall and pick up that tier and get it stacking. Oh, Jonzoid rooted up by the Ruthless Predator. Ryox gets a little bit of a trade, but Jonzoid did have that empowered Q, I think you said.
Oh, I'm
Did
sorry.
he have it at that point? I wasn't paying attention. But Evolution, starting up on the dragon, you can't actually block vision of the dragon just by dropping brush on it anymore. You had to block vision of it.
Yeah, you have to surround it. You have to
yeah.
surround it to obscure it from the other two.
Yeah.
Wow, does Candy King Ivern have like a little thing when he puts a shield on somebody? That's annoying.
But it will be the dragon over to Evolution. Jordan takes that one away. Long picks up the early Tiamat, as you often see Shakos do. Ryox shoving in onto Jonzoid. We actually see pretty significant CS leads for both Jonzoid and Parallelogram over their respective counterparts now, about 10. Oh, hookshot onto Hayabusa, but he dodges away with a Spirit Rush. Throws on the W from Parallelogram. He Spirit Rushes back in, throws on the Orb of Deception, but did not land the charm. Not going to be a kill on the Parallelogram today.
He's about to eat an empowered Q.
Empowered Q from Jonzoid onto Ryox.
It's just, if you want to do well against Vlad and against Lane, it's pretty simple. It's run away when he has empowered Q, fight him when he doesn't. But, I mean, Vlad top, not something you get to see too much. He probably isn't very experienced with the matchup. Yeah. You know, something he's not used to.
Probably by the time Jonzoid picks up the Spirit Visage, we'll see him and Parallelogram swap back, I would imagine.
Here comes Shaco towards the top lane.
Unless that Kindle Gem is going towards the Hextech Proto Belt, which is an option I hadn't considered before. In which case they may or may not swap back. Oh, Aquaprison not quite going to catch Love Gun.
Yeah, Parallelogram teleporting to the mid lane. I think he's going to leave Jonzoid alone in that top lane.
But you do have Long looking around. He's invisible. There's the slow from the Tides of Blood, but he jumps in onto Jonzoid. The Hemoplate comes down. He flashes his way out. Meanwhile, Chinois gets the Aqua Prison on the edge neatly. Hayabusa missed the charm, and he's able to battle dance away. He throws on the Orb of Deception and the Ignite, but Nedge Neatly dodged away from the second proc. True Shot Barrage, not going to be able to pick up Nedge Neatly. So low, but not quite.
So many.
Oh, but here comes Jordan over the side. Throws up Daisy. He's going to use the quickness to run for it. Love Gun trying to auto onto Jordan, but the rest of the team could collapse here pretty soon. He's going to get knocked up by Daisy. And that will be the end of that one. Nedge Neatly battle dances onto his lover.
Honestly, that battle dance range increase is pretty noticeable.
Yeah, here comes Parallelogram, however. The tower's still pretty healthy. Hookshot doesn't stun up anybody. He's gonna get the slow under Renji. Has the Hextech Ultimatum available, but he doesn't want to jump in onto all those members of Evolution. Parallelogram hookshots over the side onto Jordan, but the rest of Evolution ready and waiting. He Spirit Rushes onto Love Gun and he goes in. Featherstorm to dodge away, and Hayabusa will not come out with a kill this time.
That charm was so close. Tried to predict him moving to the side. Didn't quite get it.
Will be the Hextech Proto Belt coming out for Jonzoid as Parallelogram picks up the Tiamat. Just give him a little bit more wave shove, and then he'll probably finish off that Trinity Force. Yeah, the benefits of going Trinity Force and Titanic Hydra on Camille, so good. When you can convert a lot of that damage to true damage, you get the Trinity Force proc converted to true damage, you get the Titanic Hydra extra damage on hit with the health, especially with that proc, converted to true damage. Ryox goes in onto Jonzoid, he's about to get that big Q like you're talking about, and there, all the health back. Jonzoid goes in with the Proto Belt, Hemoplague not available. Parallelogram trying to make her own to the top lane, but was spotted out by Jordan, and again on this control ward, Ryox able to back away in time.
A lot of people roaming up to try and push Ryox even farther behind in this top lane. He's not very behind right now. He is pretty close in CS.
Aqua Prison plays Nedge Neatly
good end
as
of a lot of these trades.
Just gonna take away that ward. Renji a little bit shoved under tower at this point, but he does have the CS lead. Oh, there's a stun onto Jonzoid with the Ruthless Predator. He gets the empowered cold.
Oh, he did it! Yeah, he did it. That's
job.
That's what he needed to be doing this whole game. That empowered Q of Vlad's heals for significantly less.
Ooh, Renji jumps in onto Love Gun, gets the shield from Nedge Neatly. Looking for the Blade Caller route, not quite going to land on the Renji, and Love Gun takes a lot of punishment.
Yeah, Renji with those Tide Caller's Blessings, what is it called?
Yeah, Tide Caller's Blessing. Ooh, Hayabusa.
There he goes.
With a good trade onto Jonzoid. Oh, but
he took that one because he wanted that auto on that minion. But he's getting the hang of it now. He's seeing the pattern. He sees that there's windows where he can trade and come out a little bit better.
And with that Hex Drinker, he's going to be afforded a little bit of safety up against the Vladimir. Ooh, Charm goes wide. Long is here, but he just throws in that 2-shiv poison, backs away. There's this go-ins with the stun on the Ryox. The Hemoplague goes down. Hextech Proto Belt used by Jonzoid. He's got the Dominus, and he turns it back around. Jonzoid flashes away. Love Gun dodging away from the Aqua Prison, throws at those double daggers.
It looks like they both end up backing away from each other in the top lane.
Alright. just happy to farm up in this mid lane. He's pulling himself ahead of Hayabusa pretty significantly at this point. It's become a farm lane. John Zoid stunned up by Ryox. Wow, Ryox starting to do a lot of damage. There's the Sanguine Pool, and Ryox backs away, ready to dive him at his next opportunity. Jordan sees him trying to steal his blue. Parallelogram goes onto Renji with the Hextech Ultimatum. There's the quickness coming out from Netch Neebly. Tidal Wave goes across. Renji able to make his way out of there. Charm onto Parallelogram, and now Netch Neebly running for their lives. Ignite goes down, but he's hook shotted away to safety. Netch Neebly needs to get himself to safety, but the Aqua Prison will find him, and Hayabusa gets a kill back for Evolution.
Oh my gosh. I just saw what happened. He stopped moving for a brief moment for no reason, because he was trying to dash to Love Gun. And Love Gun completed the recall back without him. Oh no. Oh, poor Netch Neebly. He was probably wanting to hit that dash and join the back at the last second.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the back gets completed. He stands there for a moment as he tries to...
When your lover abandons you, man. Feels bad. But anyways, Tower First Blood goes down in favor of Evolution in the bottom lane thanks to that play. And they will pick up the Earth Dragon as well. That's 2 dragons plus a tower compared to nothing on the side of Pizza Lords.
Man, we need to clip that and title that something about women. never there for you when you're down or something. Something sad. Poor Rakan.
Right, okay, Ryox goes in, stuns up John Zoid with the Ruthless Predator. The Empowered Q comes out, but Ryox taking a good trade there. He's got the Caulfield Warhammer. Looks like he's going to be trying to finish off that Maw of Malmortius in completion, but John Zoid puts a lot of damage, and Jordan, with the aggressive counter jungle, gets caught, forces the flash out. The Redemption's going to come out, but John...
It's going to damage Ditka
too. Long gets charmed to take it out. Hayabusa with a kill. Long's clone is trying to do what he can.
Yeah, just sort of ambient damage from Hayabusa and that Redemption took him down. And my god, this Candy King Iron skin, these shield sounds effects are annoying me. Yeah,
Long got caught by a charm through invisibility from Hayabusa. Just dies. That's how squishy you are as a Shaco. Parallelogram doing what he can to just shove the wave in. Oh, hook shot going in for Jordan. He's got the Hextech Ultimatum available, but he dodged away the Aqua Prison. Netch Neebly doesn't get any knockouts with the Grand Entrance. Takes some punishment from Renji. Mystic Shot gonna come out. And John Zoid and Ryox just up here in the top lane doing what top laners do. Aqua Prison gonna land on the Parallelogram. There's the Mystic Shot as well. Hook shots his way to safety. Netch Neebly throws out the Gleaming Quill. Dodges away from the Mystic Shot. So the Maw of Malmortius finished off for Ryox. Ooh, the charm onto Parallelogram. It will be the kill. Hayabusa goes on a killing spree. The quickness comes out. The good Aqua Prison from Chinwa catches both Long and Netch Neebly. It's another kill onto Long. And John Zoid now shoving in onto Ryox. Ryox going very low here. He's still got the Dominus available.
And Chinwa has been doing a great job with these bubbles this game.
Oh, good knockup from Netch Neebly onto Chinwa, but he didn't have Tower Echo. Netch Neebly out of mana! Will he get focused down by Daisy? Not quite able to make his way out. Evolution using Daisy to put down damage onto the tower. Netch Neebly barely escapes death. Actually used the summoning heal from Love Gun to survive that one. Goes in with the Ruthless Predator. The Redemption coming in from Jordan B69, and he's got the Dominus as well. John Zoid throws down the Hemoplague and flashes away with the Sanguine Pool, but Ryox with the follow flash will get him with the Cold of Meek. Evolution slowly starting to pull up themselves ahead. They're down in both solo lanes technically if you swap the solo laners. So Parallelogram comes in with the hookshot onto Ryox. The Dominus not available. Hextech Ultimatum onto Ryox, and here's Long. Throws down the 2-ship poison onto Jordan. It's a solo kill for Parallelogram as Jordan running for his life. Hookshot gonna stun him in place, and there's 2 kills back for Pizza Lords. Oh, alright. Good play from Jordan there to come in and assist him with the kill on the John Zoid, but they stayed a little bit too long, and Parallelogram just finished his Trinity Force. He's a very powerful Camille right now. Chinwa across the side, they've gotten the tower for Pizza Lords in the top lane. Chinwa needs to be very careful. There's a tidal wave onto all of them. A good Aqua Prison from Chinwa again. And Renji takes out Parallelogram Long. Deceives his way to safety. Renji gonna Arcane Shift over the wall. Doesn't have it. Alright, Hayabusa was looking for Long before he got the recall, but did not find him. Just gonna take out a control ward. Rift Herald returns to the void. Jordan takes away the blue buff. It's gonna hand over the copy to Hayabusa. Evolution with 3-man push into the mid lane. Evolution are really trying to get this mid tower. The charm onto Jonzoid will catch him, but Nechneely goes in with the knockup, misses. Oh, another Aqua Poison from Chinwa, and Jord will pick up that kill. Hayabusa just spirit rushes in for the charm. Jonzoid throws on the Hemoplague and the Sanguine Pool. Hextech Ultimatum onto Hayabusa. True Shot Barrage will snipe down Jonzoid. Aqua Prison catches Parallelogram and Love Gun once again. Another charm lands. Featherstorm goes out, but it's a Mystic Shot to pick up the double kill. Hayabusa flashes to kill off the clone, and now he's hookshotted under tower, but Evolution come out ahead. Meanwhile, Ryox got the tower in the top lane. It's 3 towers now in favor of Evolution. Spirit Visage slowly coming out for Jonzoid, but Evolution really starting to pull ahead. This really great team fighting, and these bubbles from Chinwa are absolutely phenomenal. Right, Jordan successfully steals away the red buff from the Pizza Lords. Evolution just trying to put down as much damage as they can. They get a 4th tower uncontested from Pizza Lords. Now they start to rotate towards the dragon, spawning in about 10 seconds. It will be their 3rd, compared to 0 on the side of Pizza Lord's Rebirth. They're just taking everything on the map. Alright, it's going to be a 2nd Earth Dragon that makes their Baron threat very real. You don't take it super fast just because they have an Ivern and non-really Baron taking team. But Evolution with those double Earths, it is a very real threat. Right, Nechneely might be caught here. He is caught by the charm! Hayabusa forces the flash out. He uses the quickness to run for his life. And now Evolution forced them away after taking the dragon. Parallelogram split pushing in the top lane. He is 3-2. He is the real point of power right now. Love Gun has gone for the Essence Reaver build on this, on the Xayah, which means, yeah, it's gonna have a very good late game build. Crit scales Xayah scales very well with crit, but it's gonna be a while before he actually is able to, put down a lot of damage. Meanwhile, the Ardent Censor is the choice for Jordan. Not opting to finish off his Locket nor his Athene's Unholy Grail, instead wants to amplify his AD carry's power. Personally, I think finishing the Locket before you get that would probably be the better option, but Ardent Censor by no means a bad choice on Ivern, just really doesn't get as much out of that item as you might with a different AD carry, or you might as a different champion. I'm gonna find Ryox, hookshots right into him, but Ryox only got the Mob Memorius, has the Hextech Ultimatum, and here's Chinwa, misses the Aqua Prison. There's the Redemption coming down. True Shot Barrage comes across onto Long's clone. Oh, Charm just barely dodged by Johnson with the Sanguine Pool. Oh, but here's Nechneely. Jordan backs away. Charm over the side from Hayabusa. Orb of Deception. He's going to be able to battle dance his way to safety. Alright, so Evolution are going to be shoving up into the top lane. Not a whole lot else going on. Evolution with their push into this top lane. Long is hiding out in the brush. Nedgeneebly looking for a quickness. Long caught by the Aqua Prison immediately after the quickness comes out. There's the tidal wave across. There's the redemption going down for Evolution. Hemoplay comes out. Jonzoid got a really good one, but he's not going to be able to put down any more damage. Evolution are ripping through them, but Pizza Lords are still alive. Nedgeneebly barely made it out. Oh, and another charm lands under Long, and Hayabusa's nice on a rampage. Long is just a charm magnet this game. Evolution shoving in. There's a root collar onto Jonzoid. He dodges underneath with the Sanguine Pull, but Nedgeneebly took both ends of that Orb of Deception, goes so low, but able to survive. Two-shot barrage smacks him down! Renji's on a rampage, and it means Evolution will get their 5th tower of the game. Flash! Ruthless Predator from Ryox. Jonzoid goes down. Double kill over to Renji.
Renji is doing a really good job this game with the ultimates. He's had a lot of close ones, but finally some of them are starting to come through for him. Picked up some more kills. Alright, so they get the 2nd tier tower in the top lane. It's now 5 towers to 1, and Evolution will start up onto the Baron. Everyone can hop over with that root collar. Yeah, I don't know if Jordan has been updated on these Ivern. Yeah, it seems like it.
Well, at the very least he's I guess maybe he's just standing in it to get those empowered auto attacks. But Evolution, Baron, picked up. And now all they have left to do is push down the inhib. Well, there's the one tower on the bottom lane outside of the base.
Yeah, they've got great range pick potential. Hayabusa Taichu with the charms, Ivern with the root collar, yeah, and just in the bubbles, you know, to follow up any of these skill shots that land. Just a lot of pick potential. Renji's got so much range and long range kind of burst to help with those picks as well on this Ezreal with the ultimate, the Q. Just really good pick.
And Jordan has been has picked up his locket so that he can give them that empowered shield. And Shinwa has been absolutely phenomenal with these Aqua Prisons tonight. Oh. And another one is gonna land onto Lovegun. Lovegun flashes away immediately. Nedgeneebly actually almost dies as well. Jonzoid throws down the Hemoplague. The redemption gonna come across. He's gonna have to go into the Sanguine Pool. Gets the heal up. Parallelogram trying to clear out the minion wave. Evolution now with all of their members here shoving in. Hayabusa lands the charm onto Jonzoid over the side. Jonzoid flashes away. Parallelogram knocked into the air by Daisy. And Renji flashes in for it. The Hextech ultimatum not gonna save him this time. Double kill over to Hayabusa. Focus down the inhib. Renji will take out Lovegun. And the inhib gonna be going down in favor of Evolution. This might be the game. They've got Daisy to tank up the tower. They've got Baron empowered minions. Focusing down that first Nexus tower. The first one to fall. Charm goes wide. Jonzoid looking to do what he can. Thunderlord's procs on him. The Tides of Blood comes out. Long uses the Paranoia. Or not Paranoia, but the Hallucinate. But the Nexus towers are dead and Long will go down. Another Aqua Prison landed. Jonzoid rooted up by the Ruthless Predator. Slice and Dice goes out. He Sanguine pulls under, but it doesn't matter. Evolution secure their place at playoffs.
Man, really low kill game, honestly. Neither team committing to terrible fights. And a lot of the kills that Evolution even picked up were off of just various picks and stuff. Mostly just an objective-focused game. We saw 3 dragons and 8 towers in favor of Evolution. And to do that with only 16 kills and while only giving up 3 kills, it was just a very clean, slow game.
We forgot to mention the MVP for the zero effort.
Oh, the MVP for the yes, it was Smooth.
It was Smooths, the mid laner who pressed R on the enemy AD carry and killed it.
To be fair, he pressed lots of buttons before R in a very effective way. So,
so congratulations to Smooths for picking up that MVP for the Pigs Might Fly over zero effort. We're gonna stick around for a few minutes so you can vote on your MVP for the EVO versus PLR game, which we're making now. So please don't rush me. Ryox, Jordan.
Here, I'll mute this so you don't have to listen to the clicking, and I'll turn on the music.
Alright guys, we're going to throw up that MVP poll here. You're going to see it before I say that because of the stream delay. But EVO versus PLR.
Yep.
MVP EVO versus PLR. And we'll post that to our feed. So, please do remember to vote on MVP poll for EVO versus PLR. In terms of what that means for playoffs, that means that we do have our Platinum Cap playoffs ready and seeded up. With that win, Pizza Lords Rebirth do qualify, or Pizza Lords, Evolution qualify for playoffs, and they have the tiebreaker now over Pizza Lords, so they will take the number 3 seed, playing up against the number 2 seed Treehouse Kids, and then number 1 seed Team Team will face up against Pizza Lords Rebirth in the semifinals as well.
Alright, so that settles it for PlatCap this season. Good regular season, everybody. We hope you had a good time. We hope that, just the schedulings were good, the games were good, everybody feels like, they have grown during the season,
Yep. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and make a post about that on Facebook. If you're a gold-capped player watching tonight,
yes,
we will give you an update on the playoff standings. You probably have figured it out for yourselves, but we'll make the official statement later on, probably
tonight
at some
or
point this
tomorrow.
week.
We'll get to it soon.
But yeah, the MVP looks like it's pretty suitably.
I mean, it's the most of the votes right now are for Chinwa, so we'll go ahead and
give that to him.
it is Chinwa.
Chinwa.
Okay.
Chinwa.
Yes.
And yeah, you gotta give him credit because those were some great Aqua Prisons he landed.
Oh, for sure. The follow-up and the picks from him were excellent.
Yeah, so Chinwa, congratulations on your MVP. That is going to be it for us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. That's the end of the regular season for us as streamers. So, hope to see you on Sunday for the playoffs at DZ Comics and Gaming. It will be Diamond Capped, and then later on, during maybe like partway through the summer, we'll be getting to the Plat and Gold Cap playoffs. So, see you guys and have a good night.